It is alive. The new Dodge Charger, or should I say Dodger, is coming back as a gasoline-powered muscle car for 2025, and it sounds like a beast. Let's get into the specs. The new Charger will be powered by a new Hurricane turbocharged inline-6 engine. Now, they haven't released the full specs of this engine yet, but they have told us that there will be two variants of it. One will be a standard variant making around about 420 horsepower, and then a high-output version making around about 550 horsepower. Now, this is very typical for Dodge to have these two variants of their engines, where the standard one is already pretty powerful. But then they have a high-output version for people who want even more power. It'll be rear-wheel drive standard, and all-wheel drive will be optional, and the only transmission available will be an 8-speed automatic. No stick shift, unfortunately, but with these kind of power figures, especially from the high-output model, I don't think it really matters. It'll get from 0 to 60 in around about 4.0 seconds, which is pretty impressive for a big muscular-looking beast like this. So the design, it looks like a proper muscle car, but it has some very modern aggressive lines, especially around the front and the rear end. You can see it has a very wide stance. It looks planted, it looks like it's ready to go. I'm really digging the wheels that they've put on it as well. They look super aggressive. I love the fact that they have the sort of old-school muscle car style, but they're also very modern-looking at the same time. And then when we look at the interior, it looks like it has a very digital cockpit with a very large infotainment screen in the middle, which is flanked by what seems to be very premium materials and very sporty seats. It's definitely a very nice place to be. Now the big question is, what about the electric version? Because we know that Dodge, or sorry, Stellantis, the parent company of Dodge, they've already released the Charger Daytona SRT as their electric muscle car. So is this going to be the replacement for the regular Charger? Well, no. This is still going to be around. This is still going to be sold alongside the Charger Daytona SRT, which is why they've actually made this a gasoline-powered car. I think there is still a lot of people out there who want to have that traditional muscle feel. You know, the feel of having a big V8, but with modern efficiency. This is going to be a traditional muscle car through and through, but with modern efficiency, because let's face it, a 550 horsepower muscle car isn't going to be very efficient. But it doesn't really matter anyway because it's not an EV. Now, this is based on the new SDLA large platform that is shared with other Stellantis group. So it's a big platform that they have. They have other cars based on this platform as well. Now, they haven't given us any details about the launch, but it's expected to be around mid to late 2025 in the USA, but we still don't have any other details. So make sure to stay tuned for more updates.